What's up, guys? It's me again, Drake12, and today I'm going to be covering everything about Snapshot 13W 36A and B. I actually have a much later version of the game, but I'm going to review this, mainly because a bunch of snapshots came out around the same time. So you may be asking, what are these forests you see before you? Giant mushrooms, not in a mushroom biome. Tree pigs. Actually, that's fine. But this right here is a roofed forest. It's one of the new biomes being added. What's interesting about this roof forest is sometimes mobs will spawn in here, so it's kind of like that old enchanted forest kind of thing. And you have a regular chance of finding giant mushrooms too. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you some of the new biomes. The others I couldn't find. So I'll show you those in a couple pictures I downloaded via the World Wide Web. Here is, if you go over to this one, it's called Roof Forest. Over here we've got a this is what they call Extreme Hills. If I go up higher, it'll say Extreme Hills Plus. At least it should say that. If it doesn't, that's fine. Ooh, another interesting thing while we're on the subject of mountains is the higher you go, or the higher Y altitude you go, you'll start to find snow, like snow caps on these mountains. That's actually really cool. So now it doesn't matter, you don't have to be in a snow biome to find snow, you can just go to a really high mountain peak. So here we've got, now it's just Extreme Hills Plus. This is actually a rare variant where you can find spruce trees on these mountains. Pretty cool in my opinion. It's like there's another one there. Some of these can actually reach higher than cloud limits, which is amazing. Now, I think it starts, you start to find snow at about the altitude of here. You start to find it about 90. That's a good estimate. Cause there's snow over here and stuff. Yeah, I was right. Froze for a second. But yeah, it goes to about 90, and then from 90 up on the Y, there is snow. So you can have one of these dramatic mountain scenes. Oops, still flying. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Doesn't seem anything special about this forest, but I'll take a closer look just to be sure. Nope, just a forest. Just your normal forest. Here's the swamp, and if you notice, the grass textures change a bit. So some are greener than others are more dull, like this kind here. So that's all cool stuff. If I can find, we found a rare variant of a forest here. It's called a flower forest. You can find all the flowers and bushes here, and they spawn like crazy, like almost every block. If you press F3 and you go to around here, sorry, I tried to highlight it with my mouse, it says flower forest. I'm kind of glad we were able to find one of these rare variants for once. Let me take a closer look. Is this another rare variant? Sunflower plains. They spawn sunflowers. You can only find them here. They are yellow, and if I'm right, let me go into survival real quick. If I'm right, yeah, they make yellow dye. So let's keep going in our search for biomes. Now I will talk over some of the other biomes too while I'm flying. They have added birch forests, which are forests like normal forests but completely birch trees. So it's kind of cool if you like birch trees. Also, there are forest hills, kind of like this area here, and generally, yeah, here we are, forest hills. I'm getting lucky. But generally, the trees here are taller, mostly the size of a normal size birch tree. Sorry, I might lag from time to time. Oh, look, a pumpkin patch. It's cool. See if we can find any of the other new biomes. Actually, just to make it easy, I'll grab a map. see what we can find with this map. Ooh, I see some snow in this direction. Maybe we'll find some of the cool snowy biomes. Or it could just be this really tall mountain. See, these mountains can, oh wow, can it, oh, it's practically reached the maximum build limit. I am practically on top of the clouds here. Talk about doing a leap of faith from this mountain. Well, that is awesome. Alright, oh, here's another thing. The taiga biome, you know, our normal cold snowy spruce forest, now still we're still at the extreme hills, but now some taiga will spawn without snow. So yeah, some of them will spawn without snow, so that's cool. Well, here's another variant of extreme hills. Most of them will be there's a variant which is almost completely made of stone, like the one we're on here. There's a cool floating platform. Also, just to help us find some more biomes, I'm going to go in the options. They have a new sort of options thing. You can now choose how many chunks you want your render distance to be. So I'll put it on 10. Just so I can see a little bit further. Jeez, I'm finding all these huge mountains. I mean, just plain huge. Oh wow, this one is above the clouds. This is amazing. I'm gonna trash this old map and I'm gonna grab a new one. I'll actually grab a couple. Take us to, let's head in this direction. So I'm going to drop down below the clouds here. Another fun fact, if you're going somewhere where it's raining and you go high enough if you're flying and stuff, even if there's no snow there, you will eventually find snow instead of rain. And it also rains above the clouds, which is also fun. Alright, trying to find the right direction to go. I feel like we're going back the way we came. Here, I'll head to this small snow cap here. Let's kind of find this tiny little dab of snow. Right here. Tiny dab. Very fun. Wow. This is a big mountain. And a couple of flying stone obstacles. Now, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to show you the rest of the biome since I can't find the rest. Yeah, I'll stop on this giant peak above the clouds. Take a nice little look down on my badly terrain generation. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to bring up a document with several other new biomes. Alright, I'm back and I've brought up some pictures of the biomes I couldn't find. So here's our birch forest. If you look around, almost all the trees are birch. So if you like birchwood, because I know one of my friends do, then this is the kind of forest for you. Next we have the ice spike biome, which uses a new block, packed ice, that I'll show you in the game in another second or two. But I think I'm running out of time. But this is the ice spike biome. Personally, my favorite. Now we've got mega taiga or redwood forest. It has a block called podzol for the bottom. Moss stone generates randomly, so now you don't have to go to dungeons. That's pretty cool. The trees are probably the tallest trees. Next we've got the mesa biome, which uses the new stained clay from 1.6 that I actually talked about. So it has different levels and colors of stained clay, and I think they're one of the rarest. And the savanna biome, which has acesa trees, spawns horses, and villages. So that's all the time I have for now, guys, but thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.